Just a few days after the Buffalo Bills rookie minicamp has wrapped up, they have decided that they wanted to add a couple more pieces to their team. One being a wide receiver to add some competition for Josh Allen and this offense going into OTAs, mandatory minicamp, and just like that, we're going to be at training camp in the preseason. So make sure you guys stay tuned. But in this video, we're going to cover everything you need to know about MVS, why this could be a really good signing, but also the exact reason I think he could fit in like a puzzle piece. We're going to break down some film, we're going to look at his stats, we're going to look at the people already on the roster, we're going to break down everything you need to know. Now, obviously, this adds another target for Josh Allen, who has, in MVS, provided, very good moments, even in the Super Bowl for the Chiefs in their victories over the last few years. Now he'll be joining Josh Allen with the Buffalo Bills. Now, before we jump into the video, comment down below. I know this might be off topic, but comment down below, who do you think will have the biggest impact as a rookie for the Buffalo Bills, but also who do you think will be or have the most potential from their rookie class? Now, with that being said, let's kind of break down why I think he would be a good fit. Now, the first thing we're going to notice here when we look at his depth chart is the wide receiver. Obviously, Keon Coleman could even be their wide receiver one this season. You signed Curtis Samuel. I think that is a really good addition. And you still have the former fifth-round pick Khalil Shakir, who played really well at times last season. They also signed Matt Collins. You also signed Chase Claypool. These are two guys right here who are bigger bodies, can go up and get, 50-50 balls, but aren't the speediest guys in the world. But when you talk about MVS, man, he is a guy that can get down the field quickly and get behind the defense and make big-time plays. When you look at this team right now, is anyone really being that big of a threat down the sidelines or behind the defense? There is some guys. Curtis Samuel can definitely, be a little bit speedy at times. But other than that, I just don't think anyone adds that, great amount of speed that MVS does. Not only is he a veteran, not only does he have Super Bowl experience, but he can come in here and start right away if you need him to. But he could also be a depth piece that helps, develop a guy like Khalil Shakir, helps develop a guy like Keon Coleman, helps mentor a guy like Chase Claypool, who has, had a ton of potential in the past, but kind of, fallen off the map a little bit. So I do like this addition. When you look at the Bills for last season, they had one of the best offenses in football, right? Number 6 overall in points per game, number 5 overall in yards per game, number 1 in third down conversion percentage. This team was insanely good last season. But when you look at the passing game last season, they weren't amazing. They turned the ball over a little bit too much. They only passed it 27% of the time, which actually is a good thing in the NFL because that means they were up so many times in games that they were just able to run the football, right? So it is a good thing and a bad thing at times. But great O-line, one in sack percentage. Just got to get those turnovers down a little bit. If you do that, I think MVS could be a guy that gets the pass yards per game up, gets the yards per pass up, because he's a guy that is going to make plays happen. You get the football in his hands, he's a threat to score every single time. Now, the first thing you're going to notice when you look at MVS stats is his yards per catch. I mean, it's never been under 15, which is actually pretty crazy. Over his career, has brought in 186, receptions, 3,100 yards, 17 yards per reception, also 16 touchdowns as well, including a career high back in 2020 with the Green Bay Packers when he had 6. I think this dude is going to be able to fit into this offense pretty much right away, and I actually do think that MVS is a really solid addition. Let's watch a little bit of film and see how he plays on the field. First play here, MVS is going to be lined up in the slot right here. Now, we're going to have one-on-one coverage between him and Tyson Campbell. What he's going to do is a double move to the inside, absolutely cookbooks him. This is a beautiful route by MVS. Let's watch this play happen here. Actually, let me slow it down for you guys so you can see it in slow motion. Again, he is lined up right here on your screen. Boom. Fakes the outside, gets Tyson Campbell to overcommit to that side for a split second, and boom, just like that, he's wide open. Has to get over the safety up top here. And then again, Patrick Mahomes does a good job stepping up, making a great throw. But those are the similar throws that Josh Allen makes as well. And again, we watch this one more time. Look at the beautiful route here. boom, opens up his hips, looks like he plants his leg going right, and then boom, just like that, cuts inside. Good job there by MVS. That is beautiful football and beautiful route running for what seems to be a wide open touchdown, pretty much in the back of the end zone for Kansas City in the fourth quarter to put them up by 10. Beautiful. Another thing I love about MVS, actually, before we jump into this play, do me a big favor, guys. Hit that like button just so we can get this video out to more Buffalo Bills fans, but also subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's free. Doesn't cost anything, and we will be covering the Bills throw everything you need to know. We covered the rookie minicamp. Now we're going to be covering OTAs, mandatory minicamp, training camp, preseason, regular season, everything you need to know. So make sure you guys join the family. It's free, doesn't cost anything. Now this play, again, we're going to get a big time effort by MVS. Another thing I love about him is his fight, his tenacity, and his willingness to do whatever it takes to win possessions or specific passes, right? On this throw, we're going to get a 3rd and 7 here in the championship game versus the Bengals, right? We're going to get a quick little route here by MVS, try to just get open, right? And then make a play after the catch. That is something that he does a ton. They're going to send a lot of pressure here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys here to the quarterback. So we got to get this football out as quick as possible. Boom. Nice little curl route here, about 4 or 5 yards, or maybe just like 3 or 4 yards short of line of scrimmage. Now you have 2 guys coming up here. Boom, right, gets tackled. Now, what I want to show you here is the tenacity of MVS to realize, hey, I'm going to outstretch my arms here and do whatever it takes to fight for this first down. This second effort is unreal, man, and actually saved them. Big time in this game. It was absolutely huge. They marked him really short. I think they challenged it and they respotted it. I think it was a massive play here. And again, to have the tenacity to be in 2 guys' hands and still go out there and reach that arm out for the first down, guys, that is unreal. I love that, and I love the mentality, especially for a Buffalo Bills team. All right, here's another play I love. We've showed how he could be a threat in the red zone area. We've showed how he could be a threat on 3rd and 7 or just like, picking up extra yardage. Now let's show you guys how he can be a threat down the middle of the field, getting behind the defense. Now this is versus the Baltimore Ravens. We've showed him against the Jaguars. We've showed him against the Ravens, the Bengals. So obviously some of the best talent in the AFC, which is exactly who the Buffalo Bills would be going against. Again, we're going to have some, looks like maybe man coverage here. We're going to drop back in the pocket. Now Mahomes, maybe a 3-step drop, just chucks it up there because MVS absolutely cookbook number 10 here. Gets behind the defense and then has the awareness to adjust in midair. You know how hard it is to adjust in midair. Falling back, gets the catch, gets a beautiful grab. Guys, 2 minutes and 13 seconds on 3rd and 9 left in the ball game. Absolute dagger for the Kansas City Chiefs, and Arthur Marlette had nothing to say about that one. Beautiful play by MVS and Patrick Mahomes. Again, Josh Allen is going to find the perfect way to get him involved in this offense. Now, before we head out of here, guys, I do want to show you the Buffalo Bills actually posted this to their Twitter page. So if you guys want to go look at like how old he is, where he's from, I mean, I guess we can read it a little bit while we're here. 29 years old. But, they put a lot of information on this little card for him. Let's actually look at a couple of them. So tallied a career high 42 receptions for 687 yards in his first season in Kansas City, which is a couple years ago. Caught 6 passes for 116 yards in a tie-breaking 19-yard touchdown catch from Mahomes in the AFC Championship game versus Cincinnati. Joined James Lofton as the only player in Packers history to register 25 plus receptions and average 15 yards per catch in each of his 4 NFL seasons. So the man has been pretty good throughout his NFL career so far. I'm excited to see what he can do here in Buffalo. But go check out this card, learn a little bit more about him, or you can pause it right now and read more. So hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next Buffalo Bills update, which should be very, very soon with OTAs right around the corner. We're going to cover it all. Peace.